So, the topic today I want to talk about is how to end suffering because in our life we can see so many difficulties in our life. If we look outward, so many things that we cannot do anything about it. And what is the cause of suffering and how we can do about ourselves to end the suffering within ourselves.
所以我们今天会讲的主题是如何结束痛苦，因为外面有如此多的挑战，当我们去看一下外面的时候，会有很多的痛苦，然后但是当我们转向内在的时候，可以有方法来终结这种痛苦，所以今天我们会来谈这个。
The reason for the suffering in our life is because of our resistance to what's happening in our life.
就是我们会感觉到痛苦，是因为我们对外面发生的事情有抗拒。
So the method to end the suffering is very simple, but it's very hard in practice. That we have to learn how to stop resisting.
所以去结束痛苦很简单，但是它练习起来很困难，就是结束抗拒。
And the reason why we resisting whatever happens in our life because we have beliefs in our mind that life should be this way, should be go the way I want. So whenever things doesn't happen the way you want, then you go into resistance, and it's called suffering within yourself because it's not the reality.
我们为什么会痛苦？是因为事情没有按我们想要的方式发生，这个时候就会产生抗拒。
So can you tell me something about what make you suffering in your life so we can have an example and we can look at it deeper.
大家可以分享一下自己生活中的例子，就是什么让你觉得受苦。
我来的路我先用中文说。然后就是我来的路上的时候，其实有一件让我觉得不太开心的事，因为今天一直是比较开心的状态，然后有个朋友发了长段信息，教育我如何该做一个好的女性主义者，然后我就特别不开心，然后就在想心里，就感觉他虽然是在强调女性主义，但是有一种爹味儿，知道吧？然后我就这个不开心就很久消散不去，到现在还是有一点，虽然有点能理解他的那个紧张跟抓取，但是我还是觉得不开心。
你想自己用英语说吗？还
是？你帮我说吧，我觉得表达的不太够。
She's quite happy today, but on her way here, one of her friends sent a message to her, talk about feminist, but she's delivered her message in a very father controlling taste and makes her feel uncomfortable, and she still have the uncomfortable feeling inside now.
Okay, and what about you?
Yeah. 我的痛苦其实就是有一部分可能来源于孩子之间的关系，比如说像辅导他作业呀，他平时可能比较淘气呀，然后我的心态就不能很平和的对他，但是我每次跟他发完火之后呢，就会跟他道歉，但是呢，我又下次又控制不住，这样循环往复。他也知道我可能很辛苦，他也会晚上会跟我说对不起，但是下次我说我会控制嘛，到那个点我还是会持续爆发，可能比前一次爆发更强烈。对，就是每次都是周而复始这种亲密关系，就相对可能紧张，然后又亲密，然后更紧张，这样的关系。
So her is about the relationship with her son. If there's something comes up, she will be angry with her son because he's quite naughty. But she will say sorry to him after, and he is also very considerate, will say sorry at the end of the day, but the same situation will just come up, and every time it feels it build up, the anger build up, but they will say sorry to each other, but the situation is not still there.
Okay. How about you?
I'm saving time for her.
No. No, we have all the time for you too.
Yes. No, I'm fine. I'm fine, very happy.
Oh, so you don't have anything suffering in your life?
No, not yet. My suffering is haven't gone to the pure land yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Everything here is suffering actually. In
But
this
how
earth.
about
But
you?
you have to change everything suffering to beautiful,
No.
beautifying all the suffering.
So you just told me that you feel very stressful about your work. Is it
The
suffering?
stressful is the phone. But every time I take my phone, it's working or bad
Yeah,
news happen
that's
on the
suffering.
globally. Yeah, that's suffering.
That's suffering.
I have tolerating is it.
Not
I want to throw my phone away. My biggest dream.
Yes.
But
Yes.
now cannot.
Yes.
Not rich enough.
Not suffering.
Yeah, it's suffering.
Not suffering.
So my suffering is everybody's suffering. So I'm fine. Just finish her part. Yeah.
就比起你来，我觉得挺好的，是那意思吗？
不是我想主要解决他的问题，因为我的问题都是
我的
谁也
问题
解决不了。我的问题只有
就寻求他的解决方式。
我的问题就是阿弥陀佛来解决。对，他得告诉我时间，我啥时候走。对，他不给我时间，我就一直是suffer的状态。
What did you say?
So my suffer is from the Amitabha haven't give me the time to go there yet.
So you mean like the whole time you staying here suffering?
No,
That's what you
I'm
say.
not suffering. No, here is fine. Then I miss the phone and then the news. I'm totally okay.
Yeah.
In meantime, I wanna she have more things to figure out. Yeah. 活着没什么问题，就是你看现在食品也有毒，啥都有毒，对吧 ？Everything is poison.
That's
Right?
suffering.
The food is poison, and the
饭吧，no good。
yeah. So just
Okay, so do you want to talk about it? Ganapati, your suffering?
My suffering?
Yeah?
My
What
suffering
made you
comes
suffer?
goes. It's just sometimes it comes, and when my awareness arises, it will go.
What is it? Have to be specific. Give an
Specific?
example. What caused you suffering?
My resistance of suffer makes me suffering.
Be specific. Be specific.
Specific?
Yes. Look.
Yeah. My girlfriend is not the adult.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's specific. Good. See, so the suffering, what you just told me about, it's just something happened in your life, and it's not matched with the vision of what you're expecting in your mind, and you're resisting. You go into resisting of the reality, which is real, which is happening, but we don't agree with it because we have different versions in our mind, and we resist, like forcing, like this, like life going with the flow, like it's happening. But when things doesn't happen with the version in our mind, and we're forcing it, resistance.
生活有它自己的流动，然后但是它不是我们想要的版本的时候，就会产生抗拒，然后这种抗拒会产生痛苦。
Yes, the pain is there, but the suffering is caused by our resistance to life. Like painful, like for example, your friend sends you a message that in a controlling voice, and it makes you uncomfortable. The uncomfortable feelings is the energy, anger from your friend is real, but the suffering is caused by your resisting to that energy. That's why you still carry it here. If you can just stop it right there, Like you're okay. The friend who sent you the message is angry or something, make you uncomfortable, and you accept it, and you can stop it right there, and you might drop it, not carry it here. You can stop it right there.
就是你可能接收到了那个能量是来自你的朋友的，然后但是你没有如果你在内在做了一个决定的话，你就可以把那个停留在那里，就把那个东西给扔掉，然后不是把它继续携带着，把它传递给你的信息或者能量继续带在你身上带到这里。
Like your friends attacking you energetically is painful, but because we expecting that she shouldn't do that to you, and we went into resistance with our mind and no, that person shouldn't do that to me. Why they doing it to me? It shouldn't happen, and we resisting, and because of our mind cause resistance to the reality, and the suffering continue from your place until here. Otherwise, just stop there.
明白了，明白了。
Yeah. So if you can accept your friend the way she is, like she is angry. Like everyone is angry, not just your friend. Everyone is angry. Like delivery man, they deliver your food and they angry too because life is difficult for them, and we can't blame them for that. And we cannot asking like why would you angry at me? No, they don't angry at you. They're just angry.
就是因为我们的生活中有，哪怕是送外卖的人员，他们都可能带着愤怒的能量，因为外面的生活有如此多的压力，然后我们可能会抗拒说，哦，他为什么要对我生气，对我发火？但他其实不是针对你的，就是他也不可控制的有这种能量在他的身上。
Then you can let go of it because there's nothing personal. It's not personal. Like she's not personally angry at you. She's just angry. She's just angry. But then your ego, the I here, like try to claim it. Oh, that person is angry at me. So you can feel the sense of me here. But if you can stop it, let it go of that. It's not personal. She's just angry, not at you. She's angry with everyone, and you can let it go.
所以愤怒是一种能量，然后它并不是针对你，它不是针对你个人的。然后所以是因为我们的自我，我们的小我觉得他这样做是针对我的，所以我们会抗拒。但其实它只是携带着一种愤怒的能量，它对谁都会那样子。所以你就可以让他走。
Can you try doing it now?
I feel better.
Yeah, but you look at it. You look at it now. Now you being with me and we having tea now. Do you still remember that message?
Yeah, but better now.
Now you look at it here now. Now. You stop it?
Oh, okay. I'm almost.
No, you shouldn't do it. Just stop it. Stop the phone. Now look at it. What do you feel now? Just now. Don't think. How you feel now, just now, this moment. Don't remember that incident because it's gone.
Not that nervous, and I find my body that's not that nervous as the way to here.
Now, just now, how you feel now? Look at me. Don't look around. How you feel now? Can you describe what's happening in your mind?
我翻译一下。就感觉那个包袱，就是它不属于我的，就感觉卸掉了这个。
She felt she handled the burden, which is not come from herself.
You feel unloading the burden, right? Letting go of it. Because it's gone. It's gone, it's not real anymore. And that moment when she angry at you or whatever, at that moment it hurt you, but you're letting go of it now. You don't have to carry that message from your place to here because it's over. But we're still hanging on the past. Hanging on the past, you remember it. It's prolonging the suffering. So it should stop there. It should stop there at the moment when she's angry at you. But if you bringing it here, and the suffering is prolonged because you keep remembering it. If you can let go at that moment, then it should be gone now. Can you fight it anymore? The feeling of uncomfortable now?
我感觉还是有一点儿的，但是，就如果说我很希望他走的话，他反而可能走不掉。
She felt it's still a little bit there, and if she wants it to go, it will stay rather than go.
Because you haven't let it go completely. You look at it now. How do you feel now? Don't think about it. What's happening now?
不要用头脑去思考，只是感受此时此刻。
Now can you breathe it out, and on your outward breath, you let go of everything that you're still hanging on to. No matter it's uncomfortable or whatsoever, you let it out on your outward breath. Breathing out, letting go.
现在你感受自己的呼吸，然后每次当你呼气的时候，把你还有存留在体内的不舒服的感觉让它呼出去。
Look at me, don't go away. Just be here. Nothing happened. In this moment is perfect, nothing happened. Whatever happened is gone. And now you can let go of it. Yes, breathe out. And when you breathe out, you let go too. What's in your mind, you let go of that. Whatsoever it is, you let go, like breathe out like that.
当你呼气的时候，把头脑里的东西也呼出去。
确实，从刚刚看老师的眼睛，到现在没有想东西，觉得那件事儿好像不是我，在我身上发生的。That thing not happened on me, I feel. Somebody.
You let go, just let go. Just let go. It takes a lot of practice, but I think you just did it. It's just a part of it. That you experience the letting go and you feel lighter. Just continue the practice of letting go. You accept whatever happens, and then you let go.
然后刚刚是一个小的练习，然后它需要持续的练习，就是让它走。
And you stay, and the important is that you have to stay here. If
非
you
常重要的是，你必须要在此时此刻。
if you go into resistance by thinking about it, thinking is
通过
dreaming.
持续想这个事情来抗拒的话，
Thinking is dreaming, and thinking is a form of resistance too. When we feel uncomfortable and we don't want to experience this feeling, and we go into thinking to avoid this reality, it's not acceptance.
就是我们通过思考来幻想、做梦，然后这也是 Can you repeat it like shorter?
Okay. Thinking is a form of resistance to the reality of what's happening.
思考是一种抗拒现在此时此刻的方式。
So when you feel like you go into thinking, it's resisting. You have to go back to a reality by staying here.
所以你觉察到自己在思考的时候，你就意识到自己是在抗拒，然后你通过练习回到此时此刻。
So when I ask you to look at me or staying here with me, it's meditation.
所以当我让你不要四处看，然后看着它的时候，这个本身就是一种冥想。
And meditation is simple. It's just aware of what is real.
冥想其实是非常简单的，就是去觉察到什么是真实的。
And what is real is simple. What you're looking at is real.
什么是真实的是非常简单的，就是你看到的是真实。
What we're drinking is real.
我们此时在喝的东西是真实的。
What we're hearing is real.
我们现在在听到的是真实的。
What is touching our skin is real.
触摸到自己的皮肤是真实的。
What we're thinking is not real.
我们在头脑中发生的东西不是真实的。
For example, like we're drinking tea, we're tasting the tea, but then we're thinking, oh, this tea tastes like the tea I had yesterday.
当我们在喝茶的时候，然后我们尝到这个味道，头脑中想，这个跟我们昨天喝到的茶是一个味道的。
That is not real.
这不是真实的。
That is not real. So meditation can be practiced every moment.
所以冥想静心是在每个时刻都可以发生的。
You are aware of everything that's happening to you, like what you seeing, what you hearing, what you feeling inside of you. That is real. Everything is real except your thinking.
所以就是你觉察到每时每刻你在体验的、听到的、看见的、内心感受到的，这些都是真实的，但是在你头脑中思考的这些想法不是真实的。
So it's very hard for people to understand this because we practice thinking our whole life.
对人们来说理解这一点比较难，因为我们一生都在锻炼自己的头脑思考。
Because we went to school for 12 years and then maybe someone go to university for many more years, and we practice thinking a lot, so we don't know what reality is. Like we're drinking tea, but then immediately we have a thought about it. Yesterday I had this, or we're comparing this tea to another kind of tea, and we think about our memories of having tea with someone else, which is not real, and we keep it away from this reality of we having tea now.
我们上了12年的学，然后可能又上了大学，读了更多的书，这些都是在训练我们的头脑思维，然后这些让我们远离了如何去看到真实。就比如说我们在喝这杯茶的时候，你喝的时候它的味道，马上你就会想到我昨天喝了一样的茶，然后这个茶跟我之前的茶喝起来比起来是怎样的，然后这些头脑中的东西都让你远离了现实，此时此刻。
So if you look at the children, like before they go into school, before they study, they meditate all the time.
观察小朋友，他们在没有上学之前的话，他们其实一直都是在冥想的状态。
But now if you put the children in school and now they have to think about it and they're losing the natural meditation that they have. If you're playing with children, you can notice before they went into school, they're very happy.
在夸
你观察小朋友，他们你把他送去学校之前，一直在冥想状态。
So that's why they cry every day. They're going to school, they're crying.
去学校装知识了，他就失去了那种快乐的本真。他在没上学之前，没教他知识之前，他就一直是活在当下的状态，开心的状态，他就是一种冥想的状态。
Yeah.
不
So
要伤害
yeah. So this. So now, as an adult, we have to practice meditation to reclaim the natural state that we used to have as a kid, because we practice thinking our whole lives. So now we think that thinking is reality, but it's not. If you speak to like farmers, they are more natural because they don't think much. But we, using our mind a lot, and we think that thinking is real, but it's not. We have to practice meditation to bring back the reality. Otherwise, we cannot understand like what acceptance is. And if we don't accept things happen in our life, we go into resistance because we're thinking like life should be like this. We don't see reality of what's happening. Like the farmer, they see reality is happening and they accept it. Because they don't practice thinking, but we practice thinking. So when things happening, and we don't accept it, like the farmer, they never question, oh, why it's raining today? Well, it's raining because it's raining. Nothing to question about it. But we people live in the city. Oh, it's raining. Why it's raining? It's raining. I cannot go out. Yeah. Now you go into resistance, into reality, and it causes suffering in our life. And everything is like that too. Not just the raining, but you resist everything in life because we have a version of our ideal life, what our perfect life should look like. You should have this kind of job, and you should have these children, rich husband, or whatsoever. And it doesn't go the way you want. Most of the time, it's not the way you want, and we resist and we suffer. Like for example, like you say that you suffer because your son is naughty, and the next day like you apologize to him. The next day you're going to the same thing, because you don't accept that he cannot be called naughty. The children is like that.
是因为我照顾他，就患上了那个神经性头疼。就之所以老戴帽子，就是没有任何的预兆性或什么，我就会突然的头疼发作，可能就是3、5天都好不了。然后呢，所以就是让我觉得这个很煎熬，就是因为可能照顾他，然后牺牲了我，然后我还有我身体的代价，所以我觉得有时候像李杰也会开导我一些，因为可能佛学啊、纯文化会开导我一些，就是我心里可能会打开一点。对，所以这个都是我觉得我会痛苦，包括我的婚姻也不是状态不是很好，就一直我自己带他，所以各方的压力吧，然后长辈啊，就他呀就这个加层的关系我处理也不是很好，所以我可能来自各方面的压力。
所以你神经性头疼是什么时候患上的？
应该生他之后1、2年就患上了，我就没有睡过一个完整的觉。
So after gave birth to him, after 2 years, she got a neurological headache, and it may lasting for 3-5 days, and she can't sleep for complete sleep night. And her marriage and the relationship with her family, and she feels it's not going well, and it makes her feel very pressure, and she also feels a way of sacrificing herself to taking care of him, so she feels unhappy.
Yes. Yeah, it's when many things happen, and things happen, and sometimes it's painful, like your relationship with your family not going well. Many people, they suffer the same thing too, and they might separate too. That's the fact that's happening nowadays. Yeah, and the situation, we cannot control it, right? Yeah, but if we resist it, it causes more suffering for ourselves. If you can accept it, it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Then it's just the pain is little, but because I mean, like, the feeling of suffering is because we suffer. The pain is this, but if we resist the pain, it's become really big because we don't want to experience the pain. If we accept it's just painful, that's painful. I understand the situation might be painful. And you go through your disease, and life is hard as a mom, and taking care of child is hard too. There's many nights you cannot sleep and such. But if we accept it, then life's easier because the pain is like this. But if we don't agree with it and we hurt ourselves, that no, it shouldn't be like this. It's like you're hurting yourself. You're hurting more. You're hurting yourself more than it's what actually really is. And you accept it. There's painful, but we accept it, and it's just this. We resist, and the suffering is big because every day we would question, like, why this happened to me. Why this happened to me? Why God in heaven? Like, why things happen to me? This happened to you because your karma.
有一些会经常抱怨，就不公平啊，为什么这么对我呀？我也没有犯什么错呀，就总会在这种循环里面。
对，刚刚Udita讲的一个重点就是说，我们在生活里面会遇到各种各样的情况，然后那个痛本身是在的，但是如果我们接受了它的话，那这个痛它就是这么多。但是我们如果抗拒我为什么要经历这些东西，这些为什么会发生在我身上，对这些痛苦有很多的抗拒的话，然后这个痛就会翻倍，就是我们在伤害自己，变成了对自己的一种伤害。然后他说，就是这些事情会发生在我们身上，是因为就是我们有这部分的业。
Like for an example, like normal, I would never allow children here because they wanna, like this. I want to do the silent meditation to give you an example, but I have a feeling that maybe you have a responsibility. You have to bring him with you, so it's okay. Otherwise, you couldn't be here. I have a feeling like that, so okay, I will change the style of speaking to suit the situation because he's here and you have to take care of him. Otherwise, you couldn't be here, so it's okay. We can change things to do that. Not because I accept things, but I used to be a nun, so normally I wouldn't allow children. Like everyone has to be sitting straight and quiet. But we're living in a marketplace. Everyone has job and families and children. That's the reality. That's the fact. So we have to change our way of doing to accommodate people. That's real. Like your struggle is real with children and it's hard. But if we accept it, we can change the way we're doing things to make it work. Yeah, and less suffering. I wouldn't blame why the children, this is so noisy. No. If you accept him, okay, then I will change it until everyone can be here. And that's acceptance. Otherwise, if I cannot allow him and and you wouldn't be here. And if he's here and I don't like he's making noise, and it would be hard for him too. And then it's okay. It would be less effective. We can't be silent. We can't do that anymore. We do something else. It's okay. Yes. And we let go of that. Like I accept it first. Like okay, I accept like you have a son with you, so I accept it. And then I let go of the silent meditation. Can't do silent. No suffering. But if I resist, then I suffer. Like, no, I have to do the silent meditation. Then I suffer. I will suffer for myself. I accept. It's okay.
所以他举了一个现在他自己的例子，因为他曾经就是那种出家人的形式，然后如果他按照原来的那种模式去给大家进行分享的话，他要每个人都坐直，然后不能有小朋友，但是因为他接受此时此刻的情况就是小朋友在这里，然后而且我们每个人的现实的生活也不可能像每个人都像在寺院里一样， 所以我们就是生活在一个社会里面，然后在一个也有那个市场的这种情况，然后每个人都面对很多自己生活当中的挑战，所以他接受了此时的情况是这样的，所以他就把原来在那个分享会里面安排的那种静心冥想这个部分给去掉，然后看结合当下的情况是什么是适合的，再安排。但是如果他有抗拒说我要按我以前的那个来教授，要按那个静心的东西发生的话，他就会有那种抗拒和痛苦。但是他让他走了，然后就看到此时的情况是什么，然后根据这个情况来进行安排。
You can do the same too. You accept your situation, like you have a son and struggle in your family. You accept it, and then you can find different way, and you let go of it. You don't suffer. That's painful. That's painful.
我大概能理解，就是因为我身处到一个大的环境，就现在大家社会都很卷嘛，就其实我也想躺平一点，佛系一点，但是我周围的人都站起来了，就是我躺着，就无法我是被卷起来的，就那种感觉。就我当然我也得调整自己的内心的状态，对，就这个对于我来说确实挺难的，因为毕竟我生活在这个环境里面。
你可以具体的再描述一下是别人的什么卷，然后让你觉得你被动的被卷。
那比如说，就像我们有这个家庭就业的打卡群，老师一直都说大家可以自愿上传，那其实全班都在上传，然后你就不得不上传。如果你不上传的话，老师就会不说你的姓名，或者说某些人可能有点懈怠。但其实那个懈怠，当然我就知道是我了，对，所以我就被迫，当然它是个自愿行为，但是我可能要被迫就被卷起来。对，就是这样的一个环境，就改变不了。
不然就给边缘。
对，老师就会说，就会私信你，然后我就害怕他会在这个学校被孤立，老师不喜欢他，然后有可能就会说他，导致小朋友现在也没有什么三观，也没有什么，就会可能就这个小朋友老师不喜欢，然后呢我们也不喜欢，然后就可能会他越来越边缘化。那现在学习可能就是全班倒数的，但是现在就很淘气，就可能就又学又不好又淘气，老师管不了就被边缘化，这我害怕心理上面有些问题。我就跟着学校的这个脚步，学校有什么我就很积极的去参与，我就怕学习不行，但是我其他的参与度很高，可能会平衡一些，是这样，就导致我内心就很累。
So her situation is she wants to lie down, but the surrounding is always competition and you know the Chinese style.
Yeah, I know.
And it's more because of the child is in his class, and her mom, she feels it's okay to not do homework, but the class is like everyone do it, and they will upload it and checking all the time. And if she don't do, she will feel left is outside. And it's not because of her. It's she worried about her son to be aliened by the school, and they will do the things to him also. But she doesn't want to that kind of shadow impact on him, and that makes her very stressful.
Yes, I understand. You slow down. You slow down first. You're coming very fast. You're too fast.
我是很有紧迫感的那种，我说话那个话就很焦虑，就没有松弛感，在我身上看不到任何松弛感。
How about now? You don't have to stress about anything, but you're still coming very fast. There's a habit because you're going very fast. So even though many times that you have time like now, we have time now, right? We don't have to do anything, but you still cannot relax because it's a habit. A habit. So there's time that you can relax. I don't think that you have to run all day. There's still some time that you can sit down or you can relax. But we
This moment I can relax.
Yes.
This moment, just this moment.
Yes. Of course, I believe that in your whole day, like you cannot like busy the whole day. You still can, if you accept it, that life is like this, and we accept it, then you can be less stressful because we accept it. You accept it first. Accept this the way it is. The Chinese system is like that. and you accept it first. If you still want to put your son in the Chinese school, then you accept it. International school is an option too. Yeah, but if you accept it, then you're not at war with the system, because this is it. You want to live here, then this is the way it is. We accept it first. We don't fight with it. Then stop the fighting first, and then you can still make decision too. But it's coming from the space of acceptance, not fighting. We keep fighting all the time. We here, right? You want to be in China. Are you? If you don't, then you have to move. But now you're here, and you have to accept it. You have to accept it is what it is, and you can't change the system. You can't change it. You have to do the whole work.
就是如果你选择待在这个系统里面的话，就是首先接受，然后这种痛苦会减少。